Guys, welcome to Swat&Vee channel. So today I'll be talking about I-90. That's for if you, in case your green card is expired, you lost your green card, someone stole it, yeah, you used it and you want to get a new one. You fill from I-90. That's replace or renew um, permanent residence. So that's what you use. So with this one, it's pretty much simple, easy. So without wasting my time, let's go to Google. So with this I-90, you can do it online or also you can mail it. So you just type in your ISCIS, USCIS, you just type it, you come to their homepage. So you go to the forms, just click on the forms. So it's pretty much simple. It's just so you go scroll down. So in case you want to renew your so here you go, application to replace permanent residence card. So you see you can file it online. You can also do it by mail. So any way you want it, it's still the same process. Anyhow, any way you want it, if you want to do it. But if you want to file it online, you need to have a USCIS account. If you don't have a USCIS account, then you need to file it through the mail. You print it out, you fill it out, and you send it to them and all that. It's still the same process. The forms that you fill while you if you want to file it online, is the same thing, like you are just printing out the forms and filling it out and you mail it to them. So when you click on it, you see file online. So when you click over here, if you want to find it online, that's easy and convenient. You don't have to go to the post office or UPS or FedEx to send it to them. So filing it online is more easy and convenient. So you see, oh, you can you see, so come down the expiration date. So anyhow you want it, if you want to find it online, you can just go through that. And the expiration date is okay, where to file. So if you want to file it online, that's easy. It goes to them directly. You see, file online or by mail, paper. So you see, and file it online. You just log into your online file page, into your USCIS account. So you see, if you want to file it by mail, if you want to use the post office, this is where you go to use the USCIS PO Box 212662. This Phoenix, Arizona. If you want to use FedEx to FedEx, UPS, or DHL, this is the address you're gonna use. So anyway, don't always remember, don't use this address and send it to the post office. No, don't even, because if you want to use the post office, this is the address you use. If you want to use FedEx, UPS, DHL, this is the address that you will use. So as you can see, it gives you details and all that stuff. So the filing fee, this is the filing fee. The filing fee is 455. So this is the filing fee. So if you are filing it by mail, you have to make a page through. You can do it a cashier's check. You do it a cashier's check. But if you're filing it online, when you fill out the forms and all that, they'll ask for the money and all that. So this is the fee that you need to pay, whether you are filing it online or you are filing it by mail. This is what you need to pay. So as you can see, everything here. So says reasons for application. See, so the total. So the form fee is this one. So you just scroll down here. You see, this biometric. You have to do a biometric. So the total amount is 540. If my card has been lost, stolen, or destroyed, You pay the form fee is 455. Biometric services is 85. So the total will be 540. That's the amount that you will pay, whether you are filing it online or by mail. And he said my previous card was issued but never received. You won't pay anything. It was issued but you never received it. You don't pay anything. And my card has been mutilated. You also pay 540. And on my existing card has incorrect data because of DHS error. So if it has an error, you are doing this, you don't have to pay for anything because there is an error that it wasn't your fault, it came from them, so they're not going to charge you for it. And he says my name or other information has been legally changed. So if you change your name, yes, it's kind of like you are reapplying for it, so you pay 540. So my card will expire. If your card to expire, you need to renew it. You also pay 540. So as you can see, everything is, and they said I have reached my 14th birthday and my existing card will expire after my 16th birthday. So as a kid, you just pay for just the biometric fee. You don't pay for the form fee, you just pay the biometric 85. And I have reached my 14th and my existing card will expire before my, so you just pay. So for this was the well, I don't know why this one is kind of like only this one you paid 5 and this one you pay 540. Isn't it the same? Well, oh, okay, we expire after. This will expire before. Okay. There's after and before. So before my 16th birthday, this will you pay. Before after, this will you pay. Okay. And it says I'm a permanent resident who is taking our commuter status. Just pay. So you just look through where you fall within the bracket that you fall within. That's the amount you're going to pay. So you just after you're done with all this, you know the amount that you'll be paying. You just download it onto your phone. Just download it onto your phone, then you just fill it up, then you print it out. But you can also do the same thing online. So after finding that okay, this is the category that I fall in, this is the amount, you can either choose where to go. But the most convenient one is just if you just do it online. The online is very quick. You don't have to go through any hustle. You pay everything online, everything. You don't have to go through buy an envelope, go and pay shipping fee and all that. Is very very quick. But hey, if you want to also file it by mail, just go ahead anywhere you feel is convenient and easy for you. So without wasting my time, so let's go on to the forms. So I will just be talking about the forms itself. It's just the same thing as both online and mail. So you see it's alien registration number, so you put in your alien registration number and USCIS account. If you have one, you just put it over there. And your full name, you put in your full name, your family name, if you have a middle name you just put it there. If you don't have any middle name, you just move on. So has your name legally changed since the issue of your permanent resident card? So if yes, then you proceed to number 5A. Then just put it. If you answer yes, just you have to put in the change legal name, and you attach evidence that okay, this is the name I was using before, this my new name. You just attach your legal name to it. But if your name has not changed, you just skip this one and go to straight up to C. As you can see, a producer item C is A to C so I. But if now I never received my previous card, so if you already filed for your green card and you never received it, you just click on this one and you still proceed to item 6. So if you choose yes, you have to fill this up. If you choose no or no, or you just ignore this and just go to C. So we just produce to just proceed no, or I'll just pick both just in case. So I'll just be doing this one and that one, or both together combined edition. Yeah, just to save time. There's the hustle. So no, you know what? Let me just go with this one. So no, but if you filed already and you never received it, you just click on this one and you just take it out. So just leave that one and you put in your mailing address. So if you leave alone, you just don't worry about it in care of name. But if you live with someone like you're under 18 years, you just put in the care of. But if you're on your own, you just put in your address over there. So if you have an apartment or suite or floor, you just click on one and you put it over there. But if you don't, enter the city. I put in Virginia. And you put in the zip code. And the country is just put in USA. And your physical address. You put in your physical address. So you see, this is the mailing address. If the mailing address is the same as the physical address, you just put it in there. But if your mailing address is different from your physical address, you put everything, both address in there. But if it's the same, you just put in the same thing. Oh, come on. Put in USA. So information about you. So are you a male or female? So just click on male. If you're a female, just click on female. So your date of birth, you put in your date of birth. Put in your date of birth, the country, town, or village of birth. So the city, town, village of birth, you just put in. Then the country of birth. Then you put in your mother's name. So your mother's first name. Your mother's first name will be. So you put in your mother's first name. Then you put in your father's first name. The class of admission is found on your green card. So it's a code that is found on your green card. So your, let's say the code is maybe letters. So you can just put in a letter like REA kind of thing. So it depends. This is so is the class of admission is found on your green card. So the date. So the date of the admission that you receive the green card, you just that's I think your father's name. So you put it. But if your father doesn't live over here, don't worry yourself about the class of admission. You don't need to. But if they live over here, you just put it. You put the code. So just assume your parents don't live over here. You just leave it alone. If your father has a US social security, if your parents live over here, you just put in the class of admission. But if they don't live over here in the States, you just leave it alone. You don't worry yourself about it. So yeah, if they live here, you put the class of admission. If they don't, so the date of admission, you just put in the date. If they have a social security, you just put in a social security. But if they don't have any of them, you just leave it alone and don't worry yourself about it. They are not going to penalize you for that. So it says part 2 application type. So what is it says if your conditional, so you just read all this stuff, all the good stuff. So my instead of select one. So is it permanent resident. Is it permanent resident in commit status? So you just click, if you're a permanent resident, you just click on it. If you're a conditional permanent resident, so with the conditional permanent residence, kind of like it based on conditions. So you have some conditions that they made you get. But if you're a permanent resident, a lawful permanent resident that you already had a green card, which one way or the other it got stolen or you misplaced it or you have to renew it. But if you don't have a permanent residence, lawful permanent resident, and you fall within this one, then you just go through the process. So reason for application. So you select one. So you just look through this. It says my previous card has been lost, stolen, or destroyed. So if you lost your green card or it was stolen or it was destroyed, maybe it fell in water, it fell in fire, something of that, so that damaged your card, you just click on it. So you just read all these and see where you fall. But if you are just renewing it because it will expire within 6 months, then you go through that. If you had a change in name, if there was an error, anything, just look through. Like I have reached my, like the previous one that you saw the prices, you see, it gave you the prices of the reasons to why you are want to replace your green card. So it says I'm a permanent resident who is taking a commute. So anywhere you fall within, so you just click on it. So you just look through. So I'll be going with the 2F. My existing card has already expired or will expire within 6 months. But always remember, don't wait till your green card gets expired. Always don't wait for your green card to get expired. 6 months before it gets expired, then you renew it. Yeah, if and you renew it. If there is an error, if you have a green card and there is an error, automatically just notify them. Hey, there is an error. Blah blah. This that. So this one doesn't give me any options to select. So when you print it out and you just select where the reason to why you are replacing your permanent resident. So you just move on to continuation. It's still the same thing. So it's still the same thing. Section B, if you selected. So if you selected permanent resident, this one you select from section A. If you selected conditional permanent resident, you select section B. That's this part. Yeah. So we just continue, move on. So part 3, processing information. Location where you applied for an immigrant visa or adjustment of status. So with adjustment of the location where you are applied, so with the location, just go with the city that you were in. So if you're in Virginia, you live in Alexandria, you live in First Church, wherever you live in. So you just put in Alexandria. Location where your immigrant visa was issued or USCIS office where you were granted adjustment of status. So the location where you were issued or USCIS office where you were granted adjustment of status. So the location, so the town that your USCIS office is located. So you just write just put in Fairfax because that's the town that the one of the offices is located at. I'm just putting in there, but the state that you are, because that's the state that I am, that's why. So any state that you are, you just put in the location. So it says complete item 3A and 3.A1 if you entered United States with the immigrant visa, if you were granted administrative. So complete item 3A and 3. If you entered the United States with an immigrant visa, If you were granted adjustment of status, proceed to. So if in case you came here in with an immigrant visa, you filed this in the destination in the United States at time of admission. So if you came here with immigrant visa, you fill this thing up. So port entry were admitted to the United States. So the town or the city and state. So just the state that you were in. So if you came here as an immigrant, you just fill out this portion out. So the destination in the United States at time of admit. So your destination. So your destination, maybe you're going to Chicago, Virginia, Pennsylvania, wherever you are going to, you just put it in there. So the port of entry. So the port of entry, the airport. So the airport that you landed, the state that whether you landed in Florida, you landed in Virginia, you landed in Chicago, your final destination. That's the first. So with this one, your final destination was Virginia. So your final destination was maybe you're going to Florida. You just put in Florida. So the port of entry, so the airport that you were landed in, if it's Florida or Florida, you just put in Florida over there. If it's wherever, which place, you just put it over there. Then you continue. Have you ever been Have you ever been in exclusion or deportation or removal process or so you just click no. If yes, you just put it over there. Always be truthful. So since you were granted a permanent residence, have you ever filed from I-407 abandonment by alien of status as lawful permanent or other was being determined to be abandoned of status? So no, if yes, you just put it over there. So you just continue. So says your biometric information. Are you Hispanic or Latino? If you're not Hispanic or Latino, just click on this. So the race, are you white? So you select all the applicable boxes. So if you are white, you are Asian, you are black, or African American, you are American Indian or Alaska Native and Hawaiian or other Pacific Islander, you just click. So if you are black, you just click on black. So the race that you fall within, if you fall within several race, you just pick all of them. So you just click on this one. So your height. So let's say you are 6 feet and maybe 8. Yeah, that's all. So your pounds, then how you weigh. If you are 400, just put in 400 over there. If you are 200, if you're 100, 150, you any way that you, if you have 50, you just put everything in there. So your eye color, is it black? Just select one. Is it black, gray, or green? Just look through. So you put in black. So the color of your hair, if you are blonde, so you just click on blonde and you just go through. No need to waste much time on this one. Is just simple, just 7 pages. So you just go to part 4, accommodation for individual with disabilities. So are you requesting an accommodation because of your disability? No. If yes, you click on yes. So if yes, I'm deaf or hard to hearing, then you state the necessary information. You have to put it over there. I'm blind, you put the state over there. And I have other type of disability. That's if you selected yes, but if you selected no, you don't have to worry yourself about all this stuff. So part 5, there's applicant statement or contact information, classification and signature. So select the box of either. So if you can read and understand English, you just select this one. So it says 1B, said the interpreter named in part 6 read to me every question and instructions on this application and my answer to every question so in the language that you speak. So if you speak, let's say you speak three, you don't know how to speak English, you don't read and understand English. So the interpreter will just read the English and translate it into Twi. For maybe you speak Twi, you speak Spanish, any language at all apart from English. If you don't understand English, so you just put in the language over here. That's if you don't speak English. So if you don't speak English, you just select this one and just. But if you read and understand English, you just click on this one. So if you had an interpreter, you just go in with this one. So if you had someone who also prepared the forms for you, you just click on this one. So you put in the person's name over here. So if you did all this yourself, you understand English, you don't need no interpreter, nobody helped you to prepare this one, so you just don't worry about it. You just click on 1A and you just come straight to 6A. So I have 6A, that's the applicant signature. When you print it out, when you print it, then you'll be able to sign it. But online, if you are doing it online, it gives you a place that you can also draw your signature, or also you can also just write in your name as your signature. So it depends. It depends on the device that you are using. If you are using your smartphone, any device that you're using, it can give you a place that you can sign, that you just draw and sign, or you can just use your name. But if you're using a paper, you just print it, then you sign and you date it. So when after you sign, you just put in your date. So just put in you put in the date that you filed this thing. So just put it over there. When you print it, then you just sign it. Don't forget, if you are filing it by mail, you always have to sign. Whether you are doing it online, whether you are doing it by mail, you have to sign. But doing it online is more convenient because it also gives you an option to sign. So if you did it yourself, you never had an interpreter, you don't worry about part 6, you don't worry about part 7, you just move on. But if you had an interpreter, that's where you worry about part 6. The interpreter information will go over here, their mailing address and all that stuff. The interpreter will put in their phone number, their email address, and also sign. But if you also have somebody who prepared it for you, so probably the interpreter will also, if you have someone who also prepared it for you, so probably the interpreter will also be the same as the person who prepared it for you. So they'll also enter their name over here and all that stuff. So if you prepared it yourself, you don't need to worry yourself about it. So guys, thank you for watching this video, and thank you for being with me. Thank you for everything, the feedback and all that stuff. And also, if this video is helpful to you, always don't forget to like the button. If you need anything, just hit on the comments. If I know, I'll just give you the answer. If I don't, I'll research and give you the answer. And I'll also send it to your friends. It may be helpful to someone out there may be in need of this too. Yeah, people don't know, we all learn, so it may be helpful to someone who doesn't know. So hey, send it to your friends, to your loved ones, to your enemies, to anybody. It may be helpful to someone. So guys, thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.